Hello everybody. One of the things that we've made a big change that we thought we made was the switch from 1080 to 4K in our videos. So we want to bring you guys the best quality content that we can in the best resolution that we can possibly do. We were filming in 1080, but you guys weren't seeing it in 1080, and I'll get to that in a moment. So we were filming in 1080, and then we decided, hey, let's make the switch. We've grown as a YouTube channel. Let's make the jump and go to 4K. So the new comment system, you know who you are. You suggested about a month ago that we improve our quality to something better. And we were a little confused by this at the time because we'd been filming and publishing and doing everything in 1080. But we decided, hey, you know what? 4K is a thing. It's really come to be a thing since we've left. We're kind of removed from technology out at sea. We didn't realize how big a difference it was. We came back to visit Maddie's parents. They have one of those big TVs that can play internet things. We're watching our videos and they are so pixelated. We were like, okay, let's make the jump. We'll go to 4K. So we set all our GoPros to 4K. We changed everything over to 4K. The Switch has some issues to it. So first off, 4K is a much bigger file than 1080, which means that our SD cards that we used to have that could hold hours and hours and hours of footage can now hold minutes. So that means that we now need to have more SD cards, which we got that. The second issue, our lightning cable that takes the SD card from the GoPro and puts it into the iPads so we can import the footage, that no longer works because apparently this lightning plug maxes out at 1080. It can't do files bigger than that, and I did not know that. So because we're committed to making the step and improving the channel, we decided, okay, let's take the plunge. So we got a wireless hard drive. So this sucker can hold 2 terabits, which is really good because 4K files are huge. But then it can import the files over Wi-Fi to the iPad so that way we can edit the videos. And we wanted to up the quality of our videos as well. So we've been editing all our footage with iMovie, which is free. It comes on Apple devices, but it has its limitations. It's good enough, but it's not great. So we went with LumaFusion, which works beautifully on the iPad, and that's what all these videos that we've been making lately have been with. It's a really awesome program. So with LumaFusion, we are importing the files in 4K, we're editing them, and then we're rendering them and exporting them in 4K. So now we have a giant, and I mean these files are huge. We have a huge file saved on the iPad in 4K. And then we go to YouTube and we upload it, and then we show it to you guys, and we're like, hey, guess what? We went 4K, and the videos are going to be awesome. That's why you've been seeing in our titles of the videos that we thought were in 4K, little brackets that says 4K. We really thought they were in 4K. It turns out that Google and Apple don't play nicely, and when you import a file from iOS photos to YouTube, it knocks it down to 720. So not even 1080. So this entire time, for the past year and a half, we've been making videos and then uploading them as 720. Just great. We made the jump from 1080 to 4K, and all the time we're at 720 and still at 720. So that was really, really frustrating. Thank you, the new comment system. I'm not going to say your whole name because, kids watch this. We made the jump because you pushed us. You said, hey, why don't you guys up your quality for 2019? So we're like, you know what? That's right. Let's do it. Let's up the quality. So we upped the quality, and then thank you for letting us know that we actually didn't up the quality and it was still in 720. The way we have found that, I hope that, and if this video is not in 4K, please let me know because it really should be, because I've done some crazy extra steps to get it there. What we're doing is we go from GoPro to SD card, from SD card to wireless drive, from wireless drive to iPad, from iPad to LumaFusion, from LumaFusion to iOS photos, and then here's where it gets a little scrambly. So LumaFusion could upload directly to YouTube in 4K and it should work, but it doesn't. For some reason it gives us an error. So then our second option is we take the exported 4K video file on the iPad, we open it in iMovie, and then from iMovie we directly upload it to YouTube. Now that would work, except that most of our videos are 18 minutes long. iMovie maxes out at 15 minutes. So option number 3, which is the one I'm going to try with this video right now, so if it's not working, please let me know, is I take the video from iPhotos and then I upload it to Google Photos into my personal album thing, and then from Google Photos I import it to YouTube. And then you guys should see it in 4K. Hopefully. So, seriously guys, if you know any way that I can get this stuff onto YouTube in 4K that isn't all these roundabout ways, if I can just put it on YouTube, please let me know. Or if there's just anything, any suggestions, I'd really love to hear them, because I'm kind of frustrated here. Like, we really strive for excellence here on Rigging Doctor, and we weren't delivering it. Like, we were really falling far from the mark. So, yeah, please let us know. We read all the comments, and we really appreciate you guys' feedback. And here is Sammy.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.
And if you'd like to follow our journey in real time on a map, receive postcards from our ports of call, and message us directly to the boat, you can go ahead and become a patron using the link in the description down below.